Christmas is coming, and while everyone else is stressing about gifts and family drama, you have access to one of the most powerful, energetic reset points of the entire year. And most people completely waste it. They get caught up in the chaos, the shopping, the obligations, the forced cheer, and they miss the opportunity that's hiding in plain sight. Christmas isn't just a holiday, it's an energetic frequency, a collective consciousness shift, a moment when billions of people around the world are focused on similar themes: love, generosity, new beginnings, hope. And whether you're religious or not, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, this energy exists, and you can use it intentionally to reprogram your subconscious mind, to reset your nervous system, to set the foundation for 2026. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do a Christmas energy reset, how to clear what needs clearing, how to regulate your nervous system during the holidays, and how to use this specific frequency to reprogram your mind for the year ahead. This isn't about being festive. This is about being strategic, about using energy that's already there. Let's dive in. So why is Christmas such a powerful reset point? Let me explain the science behind holiday energy and your subconscious mind. First, there's collective consciousness. This is a real phenomenon. When large groups of people focus on similar thoughts and emotions, it creates an energetic field. Research has shown that during major events, when millions of people are focused on the same thing, there are measurable shifts in global consciousness. Christmas is one of those times. For weeks leading up to December 25th, people around the world are thinking about similar themes: connection, gratitude, giving, new beginnings, family, love. That creates a frequency, an energetic atmosphere, and your subconscious mind is incredibly receptive to collective energy. It's like surfing a wave. The wave exists whether you use it or not. But if you paddle in at the right time, it carries you forward with very little effort. Second, there's the year-end reflection energy. December naturally brings introspection. The year is ending. People are looking back, assessing, thinking about what they want to change. This isn't arbitrary. It's hardwired into human psychology. Your subconscious knows the calendar is about to flip, and that creates openness to change. Your mind is already in a state of transition, already receptive to new programming. If you work with this instead of against it, the reprogramming happens faster and sticks better. Third, there's the nostalgia factor. Christmas triggers childhood memories for most people. Those memories are stored with strong emotions, and emotions are the language of the subconscious. When you're in an emotionally open state, your subconscious is more malleable, more receptive, more willing to accept new beliefs. This is why people cry during Christmas movies or feel sentimental looking at decorations. Those emotions are opening your subconscious. And fourth, there's the literal light. December 21st is the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, the darkest day of the year. After that, the days start getting longer, more light. This has been significant to humans for thousands of years. It represents rebirth, new cycles, hope returning. Christmas falls right in this window, so even on a biological level, your body is responding to the shift from darkness to light. And you can use that symbolism for your own transformation. This is why Christmas is your secret weapon for 2026. The energy is already there. You just have to tap into it. But here's the problem. Most people completely waste this opportunity. They get so caught up in the stress of the holidays that they miss the actual gift. They're focused on external things, buying presents they can't afford, attending parties they don't want to go to, dealing with family members who trigger them, eating food that makes them feel terrible, spending money they don't have, and wondering why the holidays feel draining instead of magical. They're swimming against the current instead of riding the wave. And by the time December 26th arrives, they're exhausted, broke, emotionally drained, and carrying all that heaviness straight into January. Then they wonder why their New Year's resolutions fail. It's because they never did the reset. Christmas isn't about consumption, it's about transformation. But you have to choose that. You have to be intentional, because the default is chaos. The default is stress. The default is missing the entire point. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to use Christmas energy for what it's actually meant for. A reset, a reprogramming, a fresh start. And this happens in 3 parts. Clear, reset, reprogram. Let's start with part 1. Part 1 of the Christmas energy reset is clearing. You cannot bring new energy in until you create space. And most people are carrying so much that there's no room for anything new. So here's what you're going to do. Find 30 minutes alone. Lock the door if you need to. Turn off your phone. Light a candle. This is your Christmas clearing ritual. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What am I still carrying from this year that I don't need to take into 2026? Don't overthink it. Just let whatever comes up, come up. Maybe it's resentment towards someone. Maybe it's disappointment about something that didn't work out. Maybe it's shame about a mistake you made. Maybe it's grief you haven't fully processed. Whatever it is, acknowledge it. Now here's the clearing technique. You're going to visualize each thing as a physical weight, an object you've been carrying. See it clearly. What does it look like? How heavy is it? And then, one by one, you're going to set them down. Literally visualize yourself placing each weight on the ground in front of you. You're not getting rid of the experience. You're not pretending it didn't happen. You're just releasing the energetic hold it has on you. As you set each one down, say out loud or in your mind, I release this. It no longer serves me. I leave it here. Do this for every single thing that comes up. This might take 5 minutes, it might take 20. Take as long as you need. The goal is to feel lighter when you're done. Once you've set everything down, visualize yourself standing up and walking away. You can look back at all those weights sitting there, but you're walking away without them. They're not yours to carry anymore. Take a final deep breath and notice how you feel. You should feel physically lighter, like something shifted. That's the clearing. That's the first step. Now we move to part 2, resetting your nervous system. Your nervous system has been running on holiday stress mode, family dynamics, financial pressure, social obligations, time pressure. Your body is in fight or flight even if you don't consciously feel it. And if you go into 2026 with a dysregulated nervous system, everything will be harder. Your decision-making will be off. Your energy will be low. Your manifestations will be blocked. So we need to reset. Here's the Christmas nervous system reset. You're going to use the 5 senses to bring your system back to calm. This is called grounding. Start with sight. Look around the room. Name 5 things you can see. Say them out loud. I see the candle, I see the wall, I see the window, I see my hands, I see the floor. This brings you into the present moment. Now, touch. Feel 4 things with your hands. The texture of your clothes, the surface you're sitting on, your own skin, the temperature of the air. Really feel each one. This tells your nervous system you're safe, you're here, you're grounded. Now, sound. Listen for 3 things you can hear. Maybe it's the heater. Maybe it's distant traffic. Maybe it's your own breath. Just notice. This calms your auditory system. Now smell. If you have a candle or essential oil, smell it intentionally. Take 2 deep breaths, focusing only on the scent. Smell is directly connected to your limbic system, the emotional center of your brain. This is incredibly regulating. And finally, taste. If you have water, take a sip and really taste it. Let it sit in your mouth for a second before swallowing. This completes the sensory reset. Your nervous system is now back online. Present, calm, regulated. This is the state you need to be in for reprogramming. Because you can't reprogram from stress, you can only reprogram from calm. Now we move to part 3, the actual reprogramming. This is where we use the Christmas frequency to install new beliefs, to set the energetic foundation for 2026. And we're going to do this through something called receptive programming. Here's how it works. When you're in a calm, open state, which you are now, your subconscious is highly receptive. It's like fertile soil ready for seeds, and the seeds are the beliefs you choose to plant. Think about who you want to become in 2026, not what you want to do, who you want to be. What are the qualities of that version of you? What do they believe about themselves, about the world, about what's possible? Get specific. Write down 3 to 5 identity statements. For example, I'm someone who trusts my intuition completely. I'm someone who attracts abundance effortlessly. I'm someone who maintains inner peace regardless of external circumstances. These are your new beliefs, your new programming. Now we're going to install them using the Christmas frequency. Close your eyes again. Bring to mind the feeling of Christmas, not the stress, the essence, the feeling of hope, of new beginnings, of magic, of possibility. Let that feeling fill your chest. Now, while holding that feeling, repeat your first identity statement out loud 3 times, slowly, with intention. I am someone who trusts my intuition completely. I am someone who trusts my intuition completely. I am someone who trusts my intuition completely. Feel the statement as you say it. Don't just recite words. Embody it. What would it feel like if this were already true? Find that feeling. Do this with each of your statements, 3 repetitions each. While holding the Christmas frequency of hope and new beginnings, what you're doing is anchoring these new beliefs to a powerful collective energy. You're using the momentum that's already there. And your subconscious is accepting these beliefs as truth because they're delivered in an emotionally open state. This is the reprogramming. This is how you set the foundation for 2026. Now let's talk about protecting your energy during the holidays. Because even if you do this reset, you're still going to be around people, family gatherings, holiday parties, and some of those people are going to be energy drains. Here's the truth. You cannot control other people's energy, but you can control your response to it, and you can create energetic boundaries. Before any gathering, do this quick protection ritual. Visualize yourself surrounded by a bubble of light. This bubble is permeable from the inside out, meaning you can send love and kindness out. But it's a filter for what comes in, negative energy, judgment, criticism. It hits the bubble and dissolves. It doesn't reach you. This isn't about being closed off. It's about being selective. You're choosing what energy you allow in. Also, give yourself permission to leave. If a gathering feels toxic, you can leave. You don't owe anyone your presence at the expense of your peace. This is a radical act of self-respect. And finally, come back to your breath. When you feel yourself getting triggered, take 3 deep breaths. This interrupts the stress response and brings you back to your center. You've already reset your nervous system. Don't let someone else dysregulate it. Protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. Finally, let's talk about using Christmas frequency for 2026 manifestation. This is where everything comes together. Christmas energy is about miracles, about things that seem impossible becoming possible, about receiving what you didn't earn, about grace, and your subconscious responds to that frequency. So between now and December 31st, I want you to hold this question. What miracle am I allowing into 2026? Not what are you working for, not what are you hustling for, what are you allowing, what are you opening to receive? This is a different energy than goal setting. It's softer, more feminine, more receptive, and it's incredibly powerful. Write down your answer. Get specific. What does this miracle look like? How does it feel when it happens? Who are you when you're living it? And then every time you see Christmas lights, every time you hear Christmas music, every time you feel that holiday energy, come back to your miracle. Feel it, believe it. Let the collective frequency of hope and magic amplify your belief. By the time January 1st arrives, this miracle won't feel like a wish. It will feel like an inevitability, because you've been programming it for weeks, using the most powerful, energetic current of the year. This is how you use Christmas for manifestation. Not by wishing, by aligning. Let's bring this home. You now have a complete Christmas energy reset ritual. You know how to clear what you're carrying, how to reset your nervous system, how to reprogram your subconscious, how to protect your energy, and how to use Christmas frequency for manifestation. Do this before December 25th. Give yourself the gift of a real reset, not more stuff, not more obligations, a reset, an energetic fresh start, a foundation for your best year yet. And then, when everyone else is stumbling into January carrying all their baggage, you'll be walking in light, clear, calm, aligned, ready. If you did this Christmas reset ritual, comment reset below. Let's use this energy intentionally. Let's make Christmas what it's actually meant to be, a transformation. And if you want more content like this, where we use real energy principles for manifestation and transformation, subscribe to this channel. We're not doing surface-level stuff here. We're doing the real work. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to be intentional with your energy. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in 2026.